Seeing as this is now an empty room, we are now left with our thoughts to think who we would consider as our Chief Justice. We went out on a limb and we asked delegates from various delegations to see what they thought about the whole opening joint session, whether they thought they knew enough about their Chief Justice candidates or they believe they need to know more. This is all youth in government, this is all you. You are the future and you get to choose and vote now.
Well, I felt like I got a good sense of all of the candidates for Chief Justice. I don't actually remember any of their names. I think that's really bad. I feel like their names need to be stated more so that we can have it stuck in our minds. I felt so bad when some of them were cut off. I think they should be allowed to finish their speech. I mean, I'm sure it was only a minute longer.
How do you think everyone can improve on the whole election process?
I think the election process could be improved if stuff started on time. I think we would have more time to hear from the candidates and they wouldn't have to be cut off. And if we also started on time, I think everyone would just be more focused in general and, they would have the attention of the audience better.
So based on opening joint session, do you think that's enough information to know the Chief Justice candidate and who you want to vote for based on that?
Based on opening session, I do believe that I was given enough information to choose who I would want as my candidate for Chief Justice. Though they spoke about personal issues and personal experiences, that played into their decision to run for Chief Justice, which is why I think it was enough information. However, I believe that us delegates would have an easier time choosing who we think would be most qualified if it was more platform-based rather than a personal anecdote.
Based on joint session, I don't think so. I think a lot of delegates didn't have enough time to rest and have a clear head when they were listening to the speeches. So I think that contributes to the who people are gonna vote for.
Follow-up question. In what ways do you think government can sort of improve on that so that we have a better idea of notes?
I think that youth in government should regulate all delegations on a time that they should be there, but before a good amount of time before the joint session starts, to where people can get can clear their head before they go to joint session.
I think I did learn a lot about the candidates from their speeches, and I decided on who I wanted to vote for. But if I would say one thing that I think may go better is, I think if they prepared maybe the same amount of time they had to speak, they prepared videos, a little a 2-minute video or whatever, and they put it on. I think people could get across more what they wanted to do in their position, and I think it would be more interesting for the people watching.